I said turn around, put your hands behind your back.
On what charges, officer?
You're being detained for obstruction.
I want it on your body cam that I am Magistrate Judge Robert Franklin. You are violating my Fourth Amendment rights.
A quiet day at a public library turned into a $2 million disaster for one site. All because one police officer made a decision he could never take back. It was a peaceful Saturday afternoon at the East Side Public Library. Children were reading, parents were whispering, and a grandfather was sitting in the kids section reading dinosaur books to his 5-year-old granddaughter. That grandfather was Robert Franklin, a 62-year-old magistrate judge and former civil rights attorney. But the officer who walked in didn't see a judge. He saw a black man with a lighter-skinned child and decided something didn't look right. Officer Kevin Schultz approached without greeting, without explanation, and asked a simple question. "What are you doing here?" "I'm reading with my granddaughter," Robert calmly replied. That should have been the end of it. Instead, the questions escalated. "Where are her parents? Can you prove she's your granddaughter? Do you have ID?" Robert knew the law. No crime, no suspicion, no legal reason to demand identification. But with his granddaughter watching, he complied, clearly stating on the officer's own body cam that he was doing so under protest. That wasn't enough. The officer accused him of being uncooperative, then ordered him to stand up and began to arrest him in the children's section of the library. Parents froze, children stared, his granddaughter began to cry. That's when another officer arrived. And Robert calmly said the words that ended everything. "I'm Magistrate Judge Robert Franklin. You are violating my constitutional rights." The officer froze. Within seconds, the arrest stopped. But the damage was already done. And it was all on body cam. What followed shocked the city. Internal Affairs confirmed the stop was illegal. The officer had a history of racial profiling complaints. And the city had no defense. Robert filed a federal civil rights lawsuit. 4 months later, the result was clear. A $2 million settlement, mandatory police reforms, body cam enforcement, and the officer was fired. Robert donated much of the money to civil rights causes and set up a college fund for his granddaughter, because for him, this was never about money. It was about one truth. If this could happen to a judge in a library, imagine how often it happens to people without power. Do you think $2 million was enough? Comment your thoughts below. And follow for more stories where accountability wins.